Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. My name's Clive. You are watching Emrys Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. There's just a couple of points I would like to get across to you before we get into this. Please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest. The reason being is the energies in these general readings are very fluidic. Some will emanate from you, some will come toward you. It depends on your situation. The second point I would like to put across is my email is in the description box below, should you like my video or any video I put up, and feel free to contact me for a personal reading if you want. I'd be more than happy to send you all the information on booking one. If you can't see it, then just click the more button. Okay, so without further ado, what does the universe want you to know? Excuse me. What does the universe want you to know? Angels, spirits, guides. It would seem for some of you options are opening up, and for a lot of you there is a choice whether to stay or go from your present situation. A lot of you are detaching emotionally from somebody you're dealing with. You're manifesting something brand new. Even in work, a lot of you are kind of educating yourselves further, maybe learning something new here, taking courses. Okay. Wow, this is quite a viable reading, quite an interesting reading coming out for you. You know, you see a lot of this, you see for yourself a complete fresh start. This is not forgetting the past, but wiping the slate clean. Okay, here we go. What's going on? Just as I thought. On to pastures new. Wow, Six of Swords World card. There's an opportunity here you feel you cannot ignore it. Maybe you've been trying to put it off, but you know, that kind of spiritual itch is just getting too strong for you. For a lot of you, you see imminent change. For a lot of you, you are traveling, okay, temporarily, which could well lead on to something permanently. Now, with this world card here, a lot of you feel that you are doing the right thing for you. You've kind of come full circle on yourself, and I'm getting the last year or so for a lot of you have not been good. They've been pretty rough. You've had to cope with a lot. Okay, what I'm getting here is you are putting yourself in much calmer seas, much smoother waters here. Okay, much smoother energy. Now, you know, as we know, life does have its ups and downs. There's, you know, we adults know there's no such things as paradise. Okay, it's, you know, life has a funny way of kind of rocking the boat. Doesn't matter whether you're a billionaire or whether you're a pauper. We all carry some kind of cross to bear, but you're relieving yourself of one of these crosses. Okay, and I do see you much more balanced, in a much more balanced energy here. What's driving this? What's the underlying energy for this? Yeah, a complete collapse. Painful ending for some of you, but you're coming to terms with the past. Okay, you're accepting what's happened has happened. You've been laying low. Okay, and you're coming out of that. In relationships, you're coming out of that energy of the blame game, you know, the hurt, then the love, then the hurt, then the blame game, and such, and you are leaving all this behind. Now, with this Queen of Swords, you're kind of saying to yourself, yeah, that's happened, it's as painful as hell, but life's too short. I've got to get on with my life. And you are turning your back on this Tower moment. Some of you may have been laying low for a while, not been feeling like mixing with people, talking to people, but finally you've realised the truth, and yeah, you're coming back into the world. You're getting ready to move on, which is a great energy. You've realised that there's a situation here in your life, whether that's marriage or a work situation, you're realising that it is just not you anymore. You just don't fit in. You don't feel right where you are. For you, you're making yourself promises and you're being resolute about it. And you're in that frame of mind where you're no longer hiding your thoughts. You're telling somebody here exactly what you think of, not necessarily in a nasty way, but you're just letting somebody know the truth from your perspective. Wow. What? I mean, this tower moment, you can't see this going any further. You could be in a third party situation. Okay, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's married, maybe you're married, and you're thinking, well, it just can't carry on. There's been a lot of regrets, but, you know, after the storm has passed, after this tower moment, Ten of Swords energy, you know, you're turning your back. And I'm kind of getting a lot of you are moving to a new community. Wow. You've been avoiding the truth about your situation for long enough in your home, in your private life, some of you in work. You've been trying to kid yourselves that everything's been okay, but now an opportunity comes along and it gives you a chance to follow your true heart's desire. Maybe you've met somebody new and you think, this is a soulmate, this is the one, this is the person I want, this is the gateway I want to pursue. And, you know, you're also biding your time. You're also realising that there's no quick fixes to this energetically. So it's like fitting into I'm getting here that a lot of you are moving to a new community or a strange place or somewhere that's going to take you time to settle down. All right. What's the overall energy of this reading? Right. You've also realised, a lot of you, that with every ending, as painful as it is, there's always a new beginning. That's the transformation. Yep, I'll talk about transformations. There you go, the Death card, transformation. You're bringing something to an end. You're getting really focused. You're no longer pursuing scattered energy. And you've made a decision in life to pursue a certain path and you are just knuckling down and following that. And the concentration level I can feel is fantastic with a lot of you. Okay, now with this Death card, it's Scorpio energy. All right. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, fine. Don't worry if you're not. I can hear some of you saying, I'm dealing with a Sagittarius, not a Scorpio. I'm dealing with an Aries, not a Scorpio. It's just that energy, this transformative energy from the chrysalis to the butterfly. Now, I am getting you presently leaving your present situation, okay, either physically or emotionally at least, with a view to leave it physically later. Depends on, you know, your particular situation. Now, somebody here may try and stop you, make you an offer, try and persuade you, okay, but there isn't no amount of persuasion that can deter you from the path you're on, simply because you just feel it's right with you. It's a wonderful feeling, isn't it? You know, to finally be at peace with yourself, to finally know what's right for you. No longer self-sabotaging. Wow. So what's the near future? What's the near future? I'm picking up, because this tower, you're putting this tower moment behind you, for a lot of you, you know, you feel the worst is over. You feel things can only get better. Yeah. Recovery. Letting go of the stress. Slowly but surely. Whatever's been stressing you out, whatever's whatever you're anxious about, that's a 9. It's like what you're worrying about or anticipating. Okay, it's kind of like with this energy in the Hangman. Well, hang on a minute. The anticipation was worse than the actual event itself. Because you're rebuilding now. You're rebuilding. There is a perfect opportunity here. This is kind of saying, don't let the negative thoughts stop you from following your path. Because there's slowly but surely your perspective will change. Okay. So where's this likely to end up? Yeah, what a thought. Remember what I said about disconnecting emotionally with a view to physically disconnect? Yeah, a lot of you from your present situation, whatever the problems you're overcoming there's travel here, you're sorting out the problems of immigration, travel, airlines, passports, ID cards, ETAs, whatever. Okay, slowly but surely. And you've reconsidered your present situation. You ignored the opportunity for a while because you had to sort some stuff out. Like I say, this is a slow transaction over a period of maybe 3 or 4 months, even longer for some of you. Okay, but eventually working towards this fresh start, something you truly believe in. Thanks very much for watching.